Season 2
Season 2
games.
Yes.
This is fun. Tell me how we're gonna step it up and the stakes will be higher this time.
How we as in me and you, how are we going to step it up?
You.
How I'm going to step it up. Well, what I had to do, and which you will do eventually, when you want to step up to the challenge, is I wanted to, well, number one, we wanted to take the main event of the Titan Games, if you will, which is Mount Olympus, which is right behind you.
Yes, the
which
big
is
Mount
the
Olympus.
Big Mount Olympus. This is the Ego Buster. I wanted to take this and expand on it a little bit more and make it harder, more difficult. So we did that, which we are finding now that the competitors and our celebrity Titans too as well are just, they're getting whooped by this thing, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. And also what I wanted to do was take something that worked and maybe expand on it to try and make it better. And what worked was the Titan Arena that we built last year that was outside. It was an outdoor stadium, like a mini stadium. I thought, well, what if we were able to take that same format and that same design and bring it indoor and create this arena-like feel? So now, you know, with the sounds here in the Titan Arena, with the explosions and the music and the competitions, the sound has nowhere to go but here. Like it stays with you. So it like gets in your pores and it's really cool. So the experience is great. And experience is the operative word because we wanted to create an experience for not only the competitors, but also for the people here, but also for the people at home, where they really felt something like really cool.
Yes. This feels very Gladiator to me. Like the energy is intense, it seems.
It is. It's extremely intense in here. Yes. So what I try to do with the competitors, you know, is to make sure that, you know, I come up and say, hey, make sure you have some fun. Have some fun. All right. And they're like, yeah, gotta have some fun. But it gets really intense because, you know, people are so invested in this and they want to compete and they want to do well too as well. And they've been working for months and months for this opportunity.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about the celebrity component because this is brand new.
Yes.
We're going to see some very familiar faces this time around.
Exactly. So that was one of the new things in the format was, well, what if we added Celebrity Titans? So we have everyday people from all walks of life who just happen to be really exceptional athletes. Like, you know, when you go to the gym and you're working hard, but there's that one girl or guy in the gym who's like, I just cursed. We're gonna have to beat that.
I think that's you, and I'm the one that's like 0.1 on the treadmill dying.
Yes, and so, I'm like, so we wanted to take those people and have them compete against some of the greatest athletes the world has ever seen in terms of their profession. So we have, for example, Clarissa Shields, who's one of the greatest female boxers of all time, multi-time medalist. Hannah Teeter, multi-time gold medalist as well out of the Olympics. We have Victor Cruz, Super Bowl champion. We have Joe Thomas, 10-time Pro Bowl champion. We have Tyron Woodley, UFC welterweight champion. Jessie Graff, by the way, who's this badass. She's from, she was record-breaking American Ninja Warrior, and she's also my buddy, and I'm sure you've met her too, Gal Gadot's stunt double.
Oh, okay.
So she is Wonder Woman as well. Okay. Yeah, so we have a lot of our competitors who are so eager to compete against, again, the greatest athletes in the world.
Okay, I love this. I love that you also have men and women because women can really kick ass too. So
women kick ass more than the men, and that's saying a lot. And I'm a man, right? So I got a lot of man pride. But I got to tell you, you know, the cool thing about our show, and the same thing happened in season 1, and the same thing happens in season 2, is, first of all, you should know, and everybody at home should know. So what's good for the men, so one of the marching orders from season 1, and it will continue for the rest of the time we do this show, is what's good for the men is good for the women. Yeah. Meaning, if the men have to pull a certain weight, the women have to pull the weight. If men have to, you know, so everything is designed where it's not like, oh, it's going to be less for you because you're a girl.
Right.
You're going to have to dig a little deeper.
I love that.
Yeah, and women love that too. And what we found is there's this unique estrogenic reserve that only women have when they dig deep through this pain. And it is incredible to see. And it reminds me of like, oh, of course, that's why women have babies.
I love that you just said that because you are a dad of 3.
I am.
You're a girl dad.
I'm a big girl dad.
Yep, and you just told Oprah that you were there for every birth. So you know how women can take pain.
Yes, and the reserves that they have. And I was proudly there for every birth. And from our first child, Simone, to Jasmine, to, yeah, to baby Tia. And I was right there. Like, I'm that dad.
I love that, though.
Like, I'm right there. My wife's head is up there, and I'm right here. Let me see the baby.
Okay, so you talk a lot about, you obviously are in amazing shape, but you also talk about how much mental energy you need to maintain that. So tell me a little bit about how these contestants not only need physical strength, but how much their mental energy plays into this.
That's such a great question. You know, the physicality part, people can prepare for. You can prepare for that because there's just a physical essence to it that one can prepare for, and one does prepare for. But when you come to an event like the Titan Games, and I always share this with the competitors, but it extends, by the way, beyond the Titan Games. It's like in life, how I feel like, you know, what you can apply in life, because it all becomes such a mental game, because it's at the point where the fatigue and the lactic acid builds up and your legs can't move anymore and you can't grip the thing, whatever it is you need to grip. This is when this comes into play. This is where you have to be as poised as possible, control your breathing, control the pain, and know that you're going to get through it. So it is a mental game. It's 75% mental when you come on the Titan Games. 25% is a badass physical percent that you have to showcase, but you know, it's all a mental game.